sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Get it! Viking 18!
First play is to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. I'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready! Cowboy 80!
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And the Chargers first down.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Come on!
Shotgun give to Hampton. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They've got a man in motion. Working now from the gun. That's incomplete left side. That was Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. And it's 3rd down now. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
He's got Hampton underneath. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Running it with Hampton. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready.
Broncos going nickel here. 3rd down.
Ready. Go.
Throw here. 3rd down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know, I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, this is Etienne. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Yes, quick out wide, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's throwing deep to the left side. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start out 2nd and 10. Nix to throw again. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I call it about the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Hold ready.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throw is there for a long day Gadsden. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, Chargers.
Ready, ready.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Check, hurt, hurt. Get it. Hut, hut.
Hampton gets the handoff. Running down the left side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Again, it's Hampton. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check smash, check smash. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Trying to get it on the keeper. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it, and now they get themselves off the field.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Check smash, check smash.
Man in motion here. Now an inside give to Hampton. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Even 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Hit! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to Hampton. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Okay, ready?
Third down, they need 7.
Ready? Ready?
Third and long, they're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. Has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now. And wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They take the handoff. Now Nix. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 41. Quickly to Watson. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Back to Watson. This is coming. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Once more, it's Nix. All the left side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing again. Here's Nix. He's got a man left. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down now, ball at the 33. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll throw again. Nix. Throw caught at the 6. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll bring break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Here's a design run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos get their first points of this game just before halftime. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point set in through the lane. And the Broncos tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. On the return, this is ETN. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Back to the well again. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Keeps himself upright. And he has this down to the 34. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
Okay, that's a type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds a man, right side. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Looking quickly here.
Second and 1 at the 12-yard line.
He brings it in. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down and goal to go.
Mike 44.
They'll try and punch it in. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
Pretty safe to say on 2nd and short, that just simply can't happen. Can't happen. The loss of this length, not sure anyone expected to see that. Now big old hole to dig out of.
Looking right, and he finds him. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do it through training camp, do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Okay, ready?
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First down, Chargers.
He's going to throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 4.
Still sticking with the passing game. Catches Manning close. And they are going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Liking 18. 70 Timber, let's go.
They'll run with Hampton. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Come on, set. 18.
He'll work against the blitz. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Broncos get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Hand off to the back. Space on the right. He's got room. Hits the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the fourth. Bait snap for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits it through the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finds a seam down the middle. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35. Pass play on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Throwing again on 2nd. This one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Cowboy in. Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Desperation time here on 4th. Chased out to his right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Thought they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. He's got it at the 30. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Nix from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And 1st down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch made underneath by Mack. Again, he's got room. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a 3-score game in the 4th.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. he can do his damage. Big time.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos 28, Chargers 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fields this one as a 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set. 76, ready.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. The third down gives to Hampton. Makes the tackle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Setting up to throw. He put everything he had into this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Let's go. 19, charge.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved. All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Ready.
Desperation time here. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos looking like they'll start this season with a win. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Here's the handoff. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He finds some space again. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Bates down for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
Chargers 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he's going to go out with a pick of a 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready, ready. Go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, and they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Almost set. Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
They're going to pass it here. Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
37, 37.
Working inside the red zone. Gets it to him on the screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chargers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Chargers 14.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. All set to go now from the 35.
Bombers.
On first down, it's Nix. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. This one misses the tight end, and that'll bring up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Ready? 180, hunt!
They fake the handoff. Now Nix sends this to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So it's a win for the Broncos. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.